Hey Pisces, and welcome to the second part of your reading, which is going to be your advice from your guides and your angels, and if there's anything else that they need you to know with what's going on with you at this time. So if you're just checking into this reading now, maybe check out part 1 first, which is going to be the video without advice in the title, because this is basically going to be a continuation off of that one. Yeah, if it doesn't resonate for you, then maybe check out your moon sign or your rising sign. Maybe there's a more fitting message for you there. And whenever you see this message is when you're meant to see it, Pisces. So it could be past, present, or future. Now let's see, Pisces. What else do we need to know? There was something missing in your last reading about the person that's planning on coming towards you. So I'm getting that. I got that in, I'm getting that in Sagittarius reading. I got it in Leo reading, and now I'm getting it in your reading. Like, you can tell it's Mercury retrograde and people want to come back. People want to come back around, come back in your energy, say what's up. Like, there's a lot of that going on here. That's 3 readings in a row of people wanting to come back in and say they're sorry. Like, okay, it's real. So what else is going on with Pisces here? Holy angels. Holy angels, what advice do you have for Pisces? 5 of Wands. So somebody might be wanting to actually cause conflict for you here, but you know this. You know this. And you're like, no, thank you, Pisces. You're like, I'm done. I've walked away from the toxicity of my life. I've healed myself. I'm not dealing with toxic people anymore. Get out of my energy. My energy is sacred. That's your general energy from your first reading as well. My energy is sacred. I worked hard to get to this place, and I already see the truth. I know the truth. I'm a high priestess. I can feel this, what's going on. Yeah, there's something coming in here. There's a chapter that's ending here with the world. You've closed out major cycles, and I feel like a lot of it had to do with conflict with others. There might have been a time where you had a lot of conflict with different people. People were just testing you a lot, which is maybe what has made you, first of all, grow patience. Second of all, taught you how to be calm. Learn to control your emotions. You've really worked hard on that. You've mastered that. Also defended yourself to others. You have boundaries. You have really strong boundaries now, and it could be because of what other people put you through. Always the constant fighting, the constant having to defend yourself. I feel like you got to a point in your life, Pisces, where you just knew that you got to take the high road. You can't always be fighting with other people. There's no point. You just got to keep your peace and walk away. They can be left to fight amongst themselves. So you walked away from the conflict. You're like, I'm not dealing with this anymore. You might have gone through a lot of betrayal in your life. A lot. That's another thing that I feel like drove you to your healing, and looking at your triggers and just creating that energy field for yourself, that sacred space that nobody's allowed in because of the betrayals that you went through, because people around you betrayed you horrendously. I feel like, Pisces, you've been through a lot of pain in your life, a lot of abuse, a lot of people wanting to do things to you, a lot of people creating conflict for you. That's what has made you just grow boundaries. That is what made you cut off from the toxicity, walk away from people. I feel like you walked away from the conflict. You walked away from the betrayal when you realized it's just doing something to you when you're being dragged into this all the time. Your energy field is so strong. Your boundary is so strong. You're like, get away from me. Get out of my energy field. And it has nothing, like I said in your first reading, it's nothing personal. It's just you protecting your sacred energy at this time. Yeah, you're definitely closing out you close out a major cycle in your life. This might have something to do with your south node, is what I'm just picking up right now. You might have moved from your south node into your north node, and it might have been a long time. Yeah. And you're just protective of that now. You see through things now. You see through people now that are trying to pull you back into your south node, maybe. You might also be around somebody that knows what your South Node is, so they intentionally try to put you in that, is also what I'm getting. So what's the Devil in reverse here for Pisces? There you are again, just like your first reading. You're a High Priestess, Pisces. And I feel like you're a powerful High Priestess. This came out in your first reading. You are a powerful High Priestess. And you know when people are trying to mess with you. These are the same cards, basically, except for the Star in reverse. You know that people are trying to... Yo, South Node. South Node. Exactly what I was feeling. This is your North Node. You following your North Node. This is your South Node. So yeah, confirmation on that one. That's what people are trying to do. They're trying to keep you in your South Node on purpose. Yeah, but you know this. You know this already. What's the Two of Swords here for Pisces? The Devil comes out again. What is going on? Yes, the Devil. You know that there's people in your life. I feel like these are not good people here. These are corrupt people. They don't have the moral compass. I mean, psychopath and sociopath came out in your first reading. So you have people around you that you know are like... They might be possessed. You might know that these people are definitely in their devil energy. Like, these people are the complete opposite of you. They might work for the dark side. You might know that they're trying to bind you into things, tempt you into things, trying to keep you in your South Node, basically. They're trying to keep you in toxicity. They want you to be toxic like them. They might be like criminals. They might be corrupt. But you are very like, even the Nine of Wands is here again. Like, it was just here. Look at this. You are so defensive to this. You're like, you have strong boundaries, strong protection here. You don't want to have anything to do with these people because you know how they are. And I feel like you're just at a point in your life where you're way too elevated. Maybe that's another reason why they're coming around, is because they see you shining and they want to make you toxic. It's like, go get a life, man. What's the Ace of Swords? Yo, this is definitely a continuation. And look at this. I can't even make this up. Here's the Page of Cups from your first reading. There's an energy that wants to come in here. Something with an offer, money offer here. This is like the same reading again. Let's see if anything else comes out, though. I'm not sure. But somebody in your first reading, the Ten of Swords was in reverse. Now it's the Nine of Swords in reverse. And the Ace of Coins is here again. And the Page of Cups. This is the same constellation. The same constellation as your first reading. Somebody wants to come around because they want to get out of their head. They want to get out of a nightmare. They are in a nightmare and they're trying to use you to do it. It has something to do with money. It has something to do with an offer. You already know the truth about this, though. So maybe that's your advice, is to just follow your intuition with High Priestess here. You need to follow your intuition on this one, Pisces, because I do feel like someone is going to come around here and try and tempt you into something, get you into something again. So I didn't use these cards in your first reading, so let's see if there's anything else that wants to come out with this. What's the Seven of Swords? Expectation in reverse. Somebody didn't get what they expected. And I feel like it has something to do with keeping you in your South Node, or they didn't get their wishes. something that they wanted to get off of you. They were trying to get away with something, trying to steal something, but they didn't get what they were expected. They were trying to be sneaky in your energy is almost what I'm feeling more. Is like they thought that they could be sneaky around you in your energy field. They thought that they could do things behind your back. They were not expecting you to be a high priestess. They were not expecting you to know every move that they're making. You might also read cards. You might also just be very psychic. You might know that people were trying to do sneaky things in your energy. And like I was feeling, you're somebody that picks up right away when someone is in your energy field. They were not expecting this though. They didn't expect you to be like this. Maybe they didn't even know this about you. They might have never even known this about you. Surprise, right? What's the High Priestess? Courtship in reverse. Yeah, this is why you distance yourself from certain people in your life. This is why you walked away from them. They might not even realize why you walked away from them. You might have never even told them what you knew, that you knew what you knew. You might have just walked away silently, is what I'm getting, because you followed your intuition. I feel like also they were not expecting you to follow your intuition. Maybe they knew that you were very intuitive and psychic, but somebody wasn't expecting you to follow that. Maybe they thought that they could like manipulate your intuition and make you kind of ignore it almost. Maybe that's something that you did in the past. Maybe that's also a lesson that you learned in your life, was to follow your intuition. Also, what I'm called to being called to speak on for a second, you might have gifts that run through your family. Maybe somebody around you knew this, that you have like ancestors in your family line that were also like mediums and psychics. So they knew that you might have the gifts, but they didn't, they thought that they could kind of like bury them, like keep them hidden from you. Like somebody might have known that you have like a great grandmother or something like that that's a psychic, that was also a medium. And also maybe on your dad's side, there was a couple of people maybe. That's what I'm getting, is like you had like very spiritual people on both sides of your family. And somebody was trying to keep this from you intentionally. They didn't want you to find this out. What's the Two of Swords? A main male. But you're blocking out a main male. You have your defenses up, or you are a main male. Take it how it resonates. Could be both ways. But there's definitely somebody being very defensive. Or maybe this is the main male. This is the person that didn't want to see your gifts. Maybe didn't want you to see your own gifts. Was trying to confuse your intuition. Could even have something to do with your third eye, because she has a blindfold on like that. They wanted to keep you from seeing something. They didn't want you to see something clearly, because they were doing something in your energy field that was sneaky, I feel. They didn't want you to see this, that they were stabbing you in the back. They didn't expect you to see it. What I'm also getting is that you might not even have any proof. Like to this day, you don't have any hard evidence or proof that somebody was doing something in your energy field. All you have is your intuition. And maybe like subtle clues to what was going on or what's going on, but you still chose to follow your intuition. And they were not expecting you to do that. What's the Devil? Toil and labor, but they were working very hard here, trying to bind you to something. They put in a lot of work here to even maybe keep you from opening up your third eye, is almost what I'm getting, and your crown and your throat chakra is also what I'm getting. I feel like all the chakras, honestly. And not even just these. I feel like just generally like your energy field, there was a lot of work going on here to keep you from seeing something, but also to keep you in toxicity. Somebody wanted to keep you in a toxic loop, is what I'm getting. What's the Justice in reverse? Lovers in reverse. Somebody might have made a really bad choice here. Or this is somebody that you were together with in the past that you're not together with anymore. It could be somebody that did something illegal. What's the Nine of Wands? Maybe that's this Page of Cups energy here. Imprisonment in reverse. They might have been trying to keep themselves out of imprisonment in some sort of way. Somebody might have committed a crime to cover up another crime. Somebody might have tried to commit a crime against you but didn't want you to see what they were doing. Somebody wanted to cause an injustice towards you. Somebody wanted to cause pain towards you, cause an injustice, and they wanted to do it in a way that you don't see what's going on. They wanted to do something behind your back. They didn't expect that you would see them. You didn't even see them with your eyes. I feel like they're getting freaked out about it. They're freaked out. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. They're freaked out that you know the truth about something, the truth about a house. You know the truth about a house. Or something that they were planning in a house. Or with an inheritance. Something going on in a house. You know what this is giving me? It's giving me like you know the truth about something that happened somewhere and you weren't even there. That's what's freaking them out. Is that your psychic intuitive gifts are so strong that you know things that you shouldn't know because you weren't even there. I feel like somebody's asking themselves, how do you know something, as if you were a fly on the wall in their house when you weren't even there? Because you're a high priestess, that's why. Because I feel a really strong mystic. You're a really strong psychic. Yeah. That's a Page of Cups. And they didn't know this about you. They didn't know this. Mature man in reverse. So this could be a mature older man that's coming towards you on some bullshit now. Trying to make you a bullshit. They're trying to make themselves look innocent. They're trying to make themselves look harmless. This could have something to do with money or a gift or something like that. But why are they trying to, what are they trying to, what's the Nine of Swords reverse? Man, child in reverse. I don't like this. So either somebody is extremely worried, they're in a nightmare that they feel like they can't get out of because they're not innocent, or because they might have done something to children. You might be this person's child that they did this to. They didn't expect you to find this out. Or this could have something to do with your children. Or it just has something to do with the fact that they're not innocent and you know this. You know what they did. You know that they're not innocent in something. What's a Star in reverse? Hand of Cards reverse. Yeah, they cannot be strategic anymore. They were for a while. I feel like they thought that they were being very strategic because they were doing things behind your back that they thought that you couldn't see. They didn't know that you were like this, is what I keep getting. Now they know they can't be strategic anymore because you're able to pick on everything that they're doing. Because what these people, I don't know if they are into the arts or if they know anything about this, but as soon as these people get into your energy, you pick up on them. That's how they know they can't do anything to you, because if they're doing something to you, you're able to pick up on it. Because your guides, God and your angels are watching over you, protecting you. You have ancestors and angels and guides around you who are not only around you, but around these people, watching everything that they're doing. Yeah, 2 birds just flew past my window right as I said that. You have ancestors around you, watching over you, protecting you, and also watching every single move that these people are doing. So if there's anything that you need to know, you find out immediately. That's why they know they can't be strategic, because they're not just messing with you at this point. They're actually messing with the other side. Like, they think that they're doing something sneaky. They're not. They are being watched 24/7, but not by you. They're being watched by your ancestors. They're being watched by your guides and your angels, and maybe even by God personally. Probably they are. What's the 7 of Swords? You know that they're fake bullshitting on that I like you shit. Someone likes you. You know that they're lying. You see through it. What's the 2 of Swords? A karmic relationship. You're like, goodbye. I know you're karmic. I know what you're doing. I know you're trying to put me in my south node. I know that you're trying to trigger me, trying to bring turmoil to my life. And you're like, goodbye. Boundaries up. I'm not dealing with this. You don't want to have anything to do with this person. Because you know what they're bringing you to the table, and you know that it's basically only conflict and betrayal. What's the Devil? This person might want something to evolve to the next phase. I don't know, for them or with you. But this person is toxic. This person is toxic, and they might act like, I'm getting an energy off of somebody that acts like they've changed and acts like they're healed, but they're not at all. It's just a face that they put on. This person is so toxic. What's the Justice in reverse? The only reason that they're acting this way is because they don't want you to see them for who they are, because they know that you see through them. So it's like, they might feel like they have to put on an act in front of you, because they're trying to confuse what you think, because they know that all that you think about them, or all that you know about them, is your intuition, is your psychic gift. So they're like, well, if that's all they know about me, and it's just their intuition telling them this, well, then maybe I can fake it and act like something else so that they can't see through this, so that I can make them think that is something else. But your intuition is still there, telling you like, I think this person's lying. I think they're lying to me. This doesn't seem genuine and honest at all. So they're fooling themselves. You might also be somebody that can pick up on like, they don't know how that you're doing this. But you could be somebody that like picks up on body language really well. You might be, if these people come towards you in person, you might be somebody that can read people extremely well, like even like facial expressions. Like you see like the little ticks that people usually don't pick up on. Like you see when they like make weird hand movements, or when they all of a sudden like do like the little facial expressions that people cannot hide. It's like kind of giving me like a profiler. Like you see when people like make eye movements, or when they kind of like move their mouth, like those are like reflections or reflexes in the face that people cannot, they're not able to like damper those down. I don't know how to put it. You can't control them, basically. So it's like a combination of everything. Like people think that they can fool you, but it's not just energy reading, intuition. It's also like body language. It's words. Like they think that they can just outsmart you, but they can't, because there will always be a red flag that I feel like they don't even do on purpose. It's like you're so good at reading energy that even if they try even harder and harder, your energy will pick up that they're trying really hard. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting off you. They might have done something. This might be somebody that you're married to or were married to in the past. They might have been caught up in something unfair, unlawful here. What's the Nine of Wands? This is a snake. This is a snake, exactly. This is a snake that wants to make you think that they are the one. They want to confuse you. Look at this. I can't even make it up. This is a karmic relationship that is trying to confuse you and what you think and see about them by blinding your eyes and making you think that they are the one and they love you, when actually they're a snake and they're trying to be clever. Exactly. They're trying to be clever. But you know this already. You see through it. They don't understand how you're seeing through it, but they're like, what? Well, I can just try again. No, you can't, because this energy, Pisces, will know that you're trying again and again and again and again. What's the Ace of Swords? That you will try again and again and again and again, talking. You know the truth about all of the different conversations, calls. Somebody might have been trying to come to your house. Why is everybody always trying to come to your house? People might be trying to come to your house. You keep asking yourself, why is everybody trying to come to my house? Why does this person keep showing up at my doorstep? You know the truth about something here. What's this Page of Cups? Breakup in reverse. Somebody is trying to come towards you to stop something from separating. They don't want you to separate from them. This might be somebody that you were married to. They don't want you to leave. Now they're coming on towards you with some bullshit apology. Oh, look at me. I'm a Page of Cups. I'm so innocent, right? After they stabbed you in the back, now they're only coming around because they're in a nightmare. What's this Ace of Coins? Yeah, you're not dealing with this person. They might be trying to hit you up. You're ignoring them. You have such strong boundaries. And I feel like keep it up. That's what your advice is from your angels. I'm pretty sure this person is a karmic that is just trying to get back in your energy. They're a snake. They're trying to make you think that they're the one, that they love you. But this is, you know, follow your intuition. I feel like this is your advice. You feel something. Don't let this person come in and try to blind you from what you feel and you know. If you feel like they're lying to you, they're lying to you. If you feel like something is off with what they're saying, it's off. If you feel like they're bullshitting, they're bullshitting. Listen to that feeling. There's somebody trying to blind you from what you know and what you feel. They're doing this intentionally. What's the Nine of Swords reverse? Yeah, they're trying to change the perception of themselves. They're trying to gaslight you. They're trying to make you think that you're crazy, that you don't know what you're talking about. This is so typical. I feel like a lot of psychics go through this because we base our actions and choices off of intuition. So other people might not understand, why are we doing that? It's because our intuition is telling us not to do it. Okay? It's like you're driving home one day after work, and all of a sudden your intuition tells you to just drive another way. Don't drive that way today. Drive another way. And you're like, okay, fine, I'm going to do that. You don't question it. You just do it. So there might be somebody around you that's like trying to make you seem like you're insane for that. Like, how can you believe your intuition over me? How can you think that just because you feel I'm lying, that I'm really lying? I'm telling you the truth. There's somebody trying to make you think that your intuition is crazy. I feel like that's your advice. Listen to your intuition. You know the truth already. You are a high priestess. You have to believe in that. You have to believe in yourself and your powers and your psychic gifts enough to not let somebody come in and try to confuse you, because they know that you're psychic. They know that you know the truth. They were not expecting you They were not expecting you to know the truth, man. They thought that they would be able to get away with something. They were not expecting you to find out the truth. And not even through hard evidence. I feel like just with your intuition. And they're like, what the fuck? How does this person know? No, they can't know. They don't have any hard proof. So now I'm going to come in and confuse them and gaslight them and make them think that they're crazy for believing this about me, even though they were not expecting you to find. This is it right here. This is your confirmation that they thought that they were going to get away with something sneaky behind your back. This is your second confirmation that these people, whoever this karmic relationship is, they're purposely trying to put a blindfold on you. They're purposely trying to keep you from seeing something. Yeah. So let's see here, Pisces. Who is this that's trying to do this here? The Pisces. The Law. I feel like that's, wait, that's from the other deck. Who is this that's trying to do this here? The Pisces. You're an earth angel, Pisces. You are. I really feel like you are. Because you are this powerful high priestess. Not just that, you are someone that's very connected to God. You're very connected to the spirit world. You're very empathetic. You are extremely intuitive, Pisces. You are an earth angel. You are. Who is this that Pisces is dealing with here? You could be dealing with a Gemini. Or there's a Gemini involved in this. This could have something to do with something that happened in October or somebody born in October. This might have something to do with an investigator. Yeah, I feel like somebody did something criminal. That's why they're coming back. This person is a psychopath. This person does not have feelings, Pisces. They are a snake. They're acting like they have feelings, but I feel like this person is this crazy. This could be, you could be dealing with a Libra, or you're a Libra. There's a Libra involved. There's a Leo involved, maybe, or you're a Leo. There's an Aries involved, maybe, or you're an Aries. This could be your husband. Yeah, this could be your husband. You could be this person's baby mama. Something could have happened in April, or someone's born in April. All right, Pisces, I'm going to leave it at that for your reading. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like if it resonated, and then I will see you on the next one. Bye.